Hey everyone, this is Z. I will be having vertical sleeve gastrectomy or the gastric sleeve surgery at NYU Langone, Manhattan, the Tisch Hospital. They have several different locations, so it's Tisch on First Avenue with Dr. George Fielding. Sometime this summer, I do not have a date yet. My highest weight was 310 pounds. My starting weight with my surgeon was 303 pounds, and my current weight is 282 pounds. I have lost a total of 28 pounds from my highest and 21 from my starting in January. So I've lost 21 pounds so far in 4 months. So not too bad. I've been working really hard to get to my lowest weight possible for surgery. Gives me a great jumping off point. So just wanted to let you guys know I had my psychological evaluation yesterday, and I had that with Dr. Donna Lee Rivera. She is located on 15th Street in Brooklyn, and she is one of the psychologists that are recommended by NYU Langone. So I was super nervous to meet with a psychologist. Of course, you hear you're getting evaluated, you're getting a psychological evaluation. You're like, uh-oh. Now I know there's nothing wrong with therapy, so let me just start with that disclaimer. But you still wonder, is this psychologist going to listen to me and look at me and say, ooh, she's a little out there. She might need some further help before she's able to have surgery. Of course, I'm fairly typical, I think, but there's always that like, oh my gosh, it's like a test that I have to pass. But just so you know, I passed. And it was super simple. Dr. Rivera is one of 2 psychologists that NYU Langone will refer you to if you decide to have surgery there as of this date. The other one is Dr. Warren Huberman, and he is located in Manhattan. But I chose to go with Dr. Rivera simply because I am usually more comfortable speaking with women, and I decided to just go with it. Usually I like to look online to see what reviews someone gets before going to them or giving them a business or whatever. But unfortunately, she didn't really have any reviews or a website or anything. So I was going in there like blind. But thank God she was really nice, and she, there were a lot of open-ended questions. She asked me, the first thing she asked me was, so tell me about this process and why you're going through it, basically. She left a lot up to me to fill in the gaps, which, I think it's human nature to not want silence. And so you either repeat yourself or you just keep talking to fill in the gaps. And so there was quite a bit of that. It's crazy because I've always gotten so nervous when it comes to like interviews, and I just either ramble or I'm just like, ugh, and I don't know what to say. And honestly, when it comes to it's been a while since I had a job interview per se. Maybe I would do better now. Who knows? But in the past, I haven't done so great. But Dr. Rivera was very nice. She didn't really ask deep, probing questions. I think her deepest questions were, what was it? Like, she asked how I would describe my childhood. And I told her I had a fairly pleasant childhood. It was fairly happy, just typical like anybody else. And she also asked me if I was happy with what I do in my life. Like they'll ask typically what you do for a living, whether or not you enjoy it. They'll ask how you came to do that, maybe. She also asked if my husband was on board with my surgery, and of course, yes. And as she asked me what I do for a living, and I actually am a stay-at-home mom, and I homeschool my kids. And so she asked me how I came about to do that, and I explained that I researched it, and it seemed like the best option for us. Of course, I explained that a little bit more and better in detail at the evaluation, but you get the point, right? She asked how old I was, if I exercise and how often, what I do for exercise. She also recommended resistance exercises, and walking is a very good exercise, so she recommended that. She also asked me what my biggest obstacle would be to overcome to have the surgery, or to have the surgery be successful. And I told her I think that it would be wrapping my head around the whole thing, like knowing that I'm not hungry but kind of wanting to eat type of situation. And she said, yeah, like usually your mind would know that you've had enough food on your plate, you had enough food, but if you have a big plate, then your mind's going to play tricks on you and say, whoa, that is not enough food. So that's why she recommended very small plates, like tea saucers basically, or like just saucers you would put like a coffee cup on, or a teacup on, that type of thing. If you've seen Dr. Vong, he also recommends the same thing. She also recommended 64 ounces of water. She recommended 10 to 15,000 steps a day. So sprinkled in with the questions, she did offer a lot of advice. But at the end of everything, she told me that she believes that I am an excellent candidate for the surgery. So I was very pleased. And she told me that I seem to be very well prepared, more prepared than other people might be. And I said, really? And she said, yes, there are people from all walks of life. And some people just, they don't research. Because I said I research a lot. And she said, I can tell, you research. So, yeah, that would be my main advice for you. And that's what I always tell people. If you're not sure about something, research it. Find out as much as you possibly can. The internet is so amazing because it can be so helpful in just finding out information that you need. Usually there's somebody else out there that has had the same question that you have had. So it's really simple. You can even talk to Google and ask Google to find something for you. Like, you don't even need to type it in. So, I would really advise you to just research and find the best option for yourself. So anyway, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up to let YouTube know that you like me. Subscribe. I don't know if it's here, there, or there. I have no idea. But there's a subscribe button. Please hit it. And you can also hit the bell icon to let you know when I have posted a new video. Very soon, actually right after this, I will be recording it. I will tell you all about how my endoscopy went, because that is the second appointment that I had this week. So stay tuned, and I hope to see you guys next time. All right. Oh, and don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and Snapchat. All that information will be below. Thanks for watching.